Ms. Cunningham, you want to close us out this evening?
Absolutely, back cleanup. Well, good evening. This is my second day and first official meeting as your 75th county board member. And I have been reflecting on what it means for Arlington to be, as we say in our current vision statement, a world-class community. So one definition of community is a place that's considered together with its inhabitants, people and place. Another, though, is the feeling of fellowship with others as a result of shared common goals. And I think we've nailed and will continue to nail that first definition. But like most communities, we have a lot of work to do on the second. We definitely have the world-class people and places, and more of them every day, with 237,000 residents, over 200,000 jobs, to 27,000 great public school students from hundreds of countries. And then our places, 120,000 homes, 42 million square feet of office space, some of it occupied, and almost 1,500 acres of parks, all within almost everyone's home, a 10-minute walk. Yet in 2024, we can and should build a much more resilient world-class community through connection. The U.S. Surgeon General last year declared an epidemic of loneliness, calling for strengthening our social infrastructure and building a culture of connection. And more recently, Senator Chris Murphy proposed a national strategy on social connection. And we can really focus on that here in Arlington. So why does it matter? We know that connection improves public health, maybe our most important measurement as a community. It's the best antidote to loneliness, hopelessness, and addiction. For elders, disconnection increases dementia risk by 50%. For teen girls, 57% have experienced depression in a year, and 30% have contemplated suicide. And here in Arlington, with the latest numbers, near the year end, we'd had over 69 overdoses, 20 of them fatal. So this is real. This connection and anything we can do is really important. Secondly, connection fosters a shared vision, as several people have noted. Planning and vision is crucial to managing change, and we have a lot of change for both residents and businesses, from housing and office reinvention to transportation and stormwater. And as Chair Garvey mentioned earlier, our last community vision document was penned in 1986, which literally is before most Arlingtonians were born. Connection also strengthens long-term sustainability with clear priorities, transparent trade-offs, and careful resource use, whether that's energy and land or taxes and time. They help us connect as a community and sustain a resilient world-class community for the future. So what are my priorities? I look forward to working with my colleagues and our regional leaders and each of you and our whole community on 3 areas. One is to connect our people. To do that, we can build on our existing programs like sports and arts, neighborhood villages, the Teen Network Board, and a host of others to enhance our youth out of school programming, volunteerism, public safety, mental health delivery, and our safety net. Secondly, refine our housing investments and planning. We must closely monitor and refine the initial expanded housing options program and explore other tools, including property tax deferrals, land trusts, and incentives for reuse to better meet our broader housing needs. Along with that, we should revisit our planning priorities from lot coverage and special GLUPs to East Falls Church and office property reuse, look at our fees and our time spent, as well as our permit and inspection turnaround time. So lastly, we need to focus on using our resources efficiently. There's nothing like a tough budget year to help you study priorities, really focus on return on investment, and look at trade-offs to get the best value for our community, whether it's energy efficiency or service levels. So I'll leave you with this. World-class places and people are great, but not enough. We also need sustained connection to be the world-class community that we envision. That takes invitation to all the voices, a lot of effort, and a lot of showing up from all corners of our community. That's all of us, not just the 5 up here. So in 2024, I invite you to engage and re-engage with each other, to listen and question, to deliberate and argue, and ultimately compromise so that we can support our people and steward our resources. Connection begins with each of us. On my desk, I keep a photo of Maya Angelou and a teenage student at the Maya Angelou School in DC. It was taken very near the end of Angelou's life and just at the start of the probably 16-year-old's journey. I can still feel the energy of that evening on U Street sitting next to them as they connected and inspired each other. We can also do that for each other as we work together to create and sustain this world-class, connected Arlington that is a great place to live, work, and play today and well into the future. So I'll leave you with Angelou's own words. I've learned that people will forget what you said. Perhaps you've already forgotten 5 speeches already, but that's okay. And people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So as we celebrate this start of the year, let's commit together to investing in connection to strengthen our world-class community. Thank you.